Quote number 1. You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards. This means that when you have gone through a long journey in life, you actually understand why whatever happened in your life happened. For example, Steve Jobs audited a calligraphy class, which earned him no credit for the degree, which later helped him in Apple's typography. He was able to do this only by connecting the dots backwards. At that point in time, we have to trust that everything is happening for a reason. Maybe the challenges we are facing today are preparing us for an even bigger challenge in the future. One thing to learn from this is that no matter what circumstances we are in, we should use the situations to our advantage because we can only realize how the dots connect in the future. Quote number 2. Design is not just how it looks like and feels like. Design is how it works. This means that design is not only about outer appearance and the feeling that we get looking at something. Design is about what goes on inside and how exactly that thing works. For example, if we take the body of a human being as a design, it does not actually matter how attractive and good-looking a human being is because every human created by the Creator is beautiful in its own way. What matters is what a person is on the inside. Even if we see Apple iPhone design and layout, it is simple and minimalistic. The real beauty of an iPhone is what goes on inside. Steve Jobs was actually the kind of a person who went really deep into the small designs of the circuits inside the phone. Although we can't see how amazing the circuit is inside, but it mattered a lot to Steve Jobs because this gave him the confidence that the product is something that can really delight the customers. Quote number 3. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. This means that in context of life, there are few people who choose a path that is different from other people. They think before they act and other people try to copy them. In context of business, leaders and followers also exist. Followers try to imitate others and are always one step behind leaders. Leaders always try to understand deeply the need of customers and really value customer feedback. Leaders are actually innovators who are thinkers and processors of right information. Innovation does not mean that you are actually reinventing the wheel. It means thinking logically about a problem, doing research about it to gather information and try to apply the information in a different way. For example, camera was invented in the past and drones were also invented. So a person thought, why not combine a drone and a camera so that the camera can move around in the air easily? One thing to learn here is that we should always think out of the box so that we can innovate in this world. Quote number 4. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. This means that no matter how rich you are in the world, at the end of the day, nothing will matter because death is the biggest reality of life. Another way to understand this is that even the poorest of men and the richest of men are buried in the same cemetery when they die. What actually matters is that whatever we do, if we go to bed at night and are satisfied or happy about what we have done throughout the day. It matters a lot when we learn something new every day and achieve what you set out to do. One learning from this is that we should keep growing and love what we do so that we are satisfied and at peace in bed at night. Quote number 5. Computers themselves, and software yet to be developed, will revolutionize the way we learn. This means that technological advancements actually have the potential to change our process of learning in the future. Especially in lockdown due to the spread of COVID-19 virus, all learning that people did was at home on computers and electronic devices. In this time, people have seen the potential of computer-based learning. Other than this, there is a lot of research going on in the field of artificial intelligence and virtual reality which can really change the way we educate ourselves. If we look at history, when no books were written, people learned through each other. Then books came and people started learning through books. Then computers came and then videos came and people started learning through them. Maybe in the future, people will learn through virtual reality. One learning from this is that we should make use of the technology around us to learn because it is a really powerful tool.